Okay, we're going to talk about something else that Jimmy likes an awful lot.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure you don't mind it either. We're talking about partying a little bit, but it's Litehouse tailgating style. Check it out. Yes, indeed, it is football season. I don't care if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, Akron U, Kent State, Ohio State. It's football season. I'm here with Rob at Litehouse Pools and Spas. And what do we have right here? A tailgate, right?
That's right.
So we're talking about tailgating a little bit. And you don't have to tailgate to get into what we're talking about because, well, you need a red cup, maybe a little beverage, you got a cooler, but you got to cook, right?
That's right.
So, Rob, what are we going to start with the Cuisinart? Because this is a baby you can put in your truck or keep in the garage and bring it out back right behind the house while you're watching the game.
Yes, you can, absolutely. It's nice and small and portable. You can adjust the legs up and down. Plenty of room to cook just enough burgers or dogs for everybody that happens to be at the event.
Okay, so if you've got, like, say, 8 people at your house, you got plenty of room for hamburgers there.
Yes.
Or hot dogs.
Yes.
And you can cook, especially you make it in 2 shifts anyway, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and the cool thing about this is it collapses really nicely. Like those legs seem like they're telescopic, right?
They are. They are. And flip it around. You notice it takes the small little propane tanks right there.
Rob, you've got gas.
We do.
Look at that, propane. That is really nice. So this whole thing probably gets into like a little tiny suitcase kind of
It certainly
deal.
does. In fact, we got one right over here on the table.
Okay, so this
that's
is like
the same one.
That's the same one, all folded up. So you can put it on the table, or you can stand it up.
Absolutely.
I like if you don't have if you have a tailgate, just put it on a tailgate. What about this little baby here? Now this is a really inexpensive way to get some great food cooked.
Yeah, very inexpensive. In fact, $34.99.
$34.99, and when you put charcoal in that, and when you like charcoal nowadays, you don't have to use that fluid stuff. You can get those nice little cubes, those little chunks you have, like I use on my Big Green Egg.
Yep. You can do the flash lighters instead of using the fluid if you want. That way you don't.
Yeah, you got chemicals.
Mess up the food. Yep. You don't get any chemicals on the food. So.
Let's back it up a little bit. Now this is. I have one of those Big Green Eggs, and this one fell out of the bottom of it the other day.
It did.
Yeah, look, it was born. That's look at that little baby.
Yeah, this is the little guy. So if you're a avid Big Green Egg fan and you want to tailgate and take your green egg with you, get the mini.
This is really pretty cool. So look at this little dog. This is great. So what would you cook in here?
You can cook anything you want in there.
Yeah.
You can cook some burgers, you can cook some dogs, you can cook
you put a
chicken
roast.
wings, you can put a roast in there.
That's great. Okay, utensils, pretty important here. Like when you get out and you're traveling, look at this, you got a toolkit. What's in the toolkit today?
Well, you got your spatula, you got your basting brush, you got your tongs, you got your forks, you even got your little corn on the cob pokers.
I like that. And the most important thing I think when you're tailgating is to have places to put your food that you don't have to wash.
Correct.
You don't want to be taking home dirty dishes, right?
Right.
So you can get all this stuff here. And
so you can cook in these, you can do vegetables in these, you can do your meat in these. Makes cleanup real easy, and of course don't forget about your spices.
Yeah.
For seasoning up the food.
I like this too. This is a really nice looking kit. Look at that baby. That's snazzy, huh?
It is a nice one.
Okay, I like that. And oh, you know what I want to tell folks too? When you cook with these things here, like with the charcoal ones, you can buy these great smoking chips, and they're almost like flavors, right?
Yes, you've got mesquite, you've got hickory, you've got apple, you've got all these different flavors. You soak them in water for about a half an hour, throw them right on the charcoal. If you're using gas, you want to put them in some tin foil and get them down in the flame to create the smoke.
So that means if you have a gas and you don't have charcoal, you can still get the nice smoky flavor, and it is delicious. Litehouse Pools and Spas. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, David.
This is Rob's truck. It's his tailgate. I told him, put this in your expense account. Maybe you can get a truck payment this week.
Sure, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, thanks for being on New Day Cleveland.
Thank you.
Always have a lot of fun out there. They have some great stuff. If you like to barbecue outdoors, that's good stuff.